Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Sunday, July 30th. It was an absolutely gorgeous day today. It was in the 80s, very clear sky, and I'll point it up here so you guys can see the sky. Still very clear. Yeah, very nice day. So I wanted to show you here. Oh, look who's here. Hi, Socks. You know it's time for a video, so you want to come be on? Yeah? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys this here. Where Soxy is. Okay, baby girl, come on. Get off of there. Come on, get off. Okay, so I want you guys to be able to see this here. So here is the storage tank. It's a 1,000-gallon storage tank, and you can probably see the pipe that comes in from the well itself. Now, right now it's low. Water needs to be added to the tank. Okay, so here's the weird thing with this. I'm going to show you what I got to do. Okay, so I got the generator. Here's the extension here. So I'm going to go ahead. First of all, let me get the generator started. Okay, what I just did, that wire there is the wire that goes into the wellhead, which is down there. And you'll see, hopefully you can see that. I'm going to try to get a little closer here. Yeah, okay. So now it's pumping the water out of the well into the tank, okay? So, and it's 200 and... Hey, Bubba.
Are we switching over?
What's that? No, we're not switching over. We're staying on the solar. I'm just putting some water in the tank. He wants to know right away, are we switching over? So anyway, so I'm going to let that run for a few minutes, okay? And it's not going to fill it up. So hold on one second. I just want to let it run for a little bit. And I'll explain to you why and what I'm doing here, what my method to my madness is. So you can see right there that water is coming out. The pump in the well is pumping that out, and that's on 240. Okay. All right. So that should be enough. So hold on. Okay, so now what happens is, for whatever reason, I don't know why it works this way, but it does. I'm going to take you back over and I'm going to show you again. Now what'll happen now, and you'll say, Ed, well the tank's not full. You didn't fill the tank up. Okay, and you're right, I didn't fill the tank up. Still, probably the water is, maybe 2 feet below the pipe. What'll happen now is as the well refills, comes back up on its own, because it's an artesian well, it will fill this up then. And I don't know why it works that way, but that's the way it works. So I'll come out here later, that water will be flowing and it'll fill itself up on its own. That's just the way it does it, and I don't know why. It's like it needs that jump start. Hold on, guys. Okay, but yeah, so that's how we have to do it, and it's weird how it does it like that, and I don't understand why it does it like that. But once it has that jump start, it'll actually fill it up past the point over the top of that pipe, and then over maybe 10 days or whatnot, it'll empty out again, to the point where I'm looking at it now, because I'll check it in like a week and see how much water we've used, and then I'll maybe have to turn the pump back on again for a few minutes. But that's the way we have to do it. Now this tank here, this is the rain catchment And okay, and you can see there, that is completely full. And what we use this water for, I don't treat this water at all. I don't put bleach or anything into that water at all. That water I use strictly for the garden, okay? So we use that water for the garden. So then there's Bella. So we use that water for the garden. But I kind of wanted to show you how we what we have to do to get that water tank full. And it's a weird anomaly how it works that way, but it really is, it's odd how it does that. Okay, so I had some people tell me that I've talked to, forget about it, blow it off, don't say nothing, but I'm going to say it anyway. Okay, so I had several people get all very defensive yesterday when I did yesterday's video, and I said a lot of white people. I don't believe I said all, but if I said all, that's not even close to being accurate. I said most white people, I think is the word I used, throw their old people away like garbage. Now see, I can say that, and I'm white, so you can't be offended because I'm a white person saying it, okay? Number one, I challenge any of you to go to your local nursing homes, and you will see the majority of the people in those nursing homes are white, okay? That's just the way it is, okay? Now, there's a lot of good people that take care of their own, don't get me wrong, okay? But like I said, I'm going based on fact, not fiction, not speculation. I've been in the nursing field for, let's see, 28 years, okay? So I think I know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the nursing homes. I mean, I know what the deal is, okay? So yes, I will say that a lot of white people, we take care of our own. This is true, okay? But the majority, and I'm going to say the majority of white people do not take care of their own. And I'm going to say it again, and if you want to call it a stereotype, it's a stereotype, but if it's not, it's not. It's based on fact, what I've seen over 28 years. In 28 years of being a nurse, I have seen 2 Asian people in nursing homes. Well, come on, get up here if you're coming. I've seen 2 Asian people in nursing homes, and their family, like the one I really didn't know that well, but the other one, their family was there every single day without fail, okay? So, you know, it's sad when the reality is when somebody's in a nursing home, it's one way or the other. It's one extreme or the other. There's no happy medium, okay? It's either their family's very, very involved and they're there all the time, which I think is absolutely awesome. I think that is probably the best, okay? Or they get nothing. There's nobody there for them, okay? Now, there's 2 times a year people will show up. See, and the thing is, I think maybe some people might have got angry because it touched a subject that has a raw nerve. The 2 times a year that you're going to see family members show up for their old people, okay, if they show up at all. 2 times a year, Christmas and Easter, okay? And my point, I used to get so disgusted with that. You can't show up the rest of the year, but you show up for Christmas, or you show up for Easter and you put on the big show like you care. If you cared, you'd be there more, okay? That's just a reality, guys. And like I said, I'm basing everything I'm saying on fact. It's not speculation, it's nothing. It's what I've seen over and over and over again throughout the years of being a nurse, okay? So, you know, that's what I'm basing everything on. And in the nursing homes, the majority of the people in those nursing homes are going to be white people. That's a fact, okay? Not fiction, not nothing made up, not speculation, okay? Like I said, Asian people take care of their old people the best. They respect them. They're treated with dignity. And there's people that treat their old people the second best are black people. And like I said, I don't care if you like what I have to say. Here's the best part, guys. This is how it works, okay? This is my channel. I don't BS, I don't lie. I say it like it is, okay? If you like it, that's cool. If you don't, I don't really care, okay? And all honestly, I don't. I realize there's a lot of white people that take care of their old people. There really are. And that's very admirable and it's respectable, and I appreciate that. I'm going to tell you what, the family that I was with one family that the first 8 years that I was with them, I did 2 10-hour shifts a week. The last 9 years that I was with them, I was there 58 hours a week, okay? they could have dumped him in a nursing home and forgot all about him because he was a vegetable. He, you know, you don't know what he knew or what he didn't know. But they took care of him at home, okay? They had nurses came in, and the wife, when she wasn't working, she took care of her husband. So think about that for that many years. How many people out there would take care of their husband that was a complete vegetable for 17 years? Not a lot, guys. There's really not a lot. A lot of people would throw them away. I just saw an article, a woman was burned in a fire, okay? Accident while camping, completely disfigured, burned really, really bad. What did her husband do? He divorced her. You know, that's how our society is, and it's sad. Now, again, that's not everybody, okay? Let me just say that right off the bat. That's not everybody, but that's a lot of people that do that, okay? So, like I said, I want to do a clarification. No, not all white people are horrible, rotten people, but unfortunately, the majority of people that are in nursing homes are white. That's just a fact, period, okay? So, putting it out there, just from my own observations, from what I've seen, it is what it is, okay? A lot of times it comes down to greed. They want their money, so they get their money and they dump them in a nursing home. And why do you think that the states are really cracking down on that, okay? Making sure they know where that money is and stuff like that. It's, like I said, I've seen way too much over too many years to, you know, I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to BS you, I'm not going to snowball you, I'm going to say it like it is. So, you're becoming a star, Miss Socks. Yes. Yes, you are. Anytime I sit out here and sit down to do a video, she is right there. She, like I said, she followed me over there. She knew I was doing a video. You just want to be on camera, don't you? Yeah, just want to be on camera. So anyway, guys, so I picked up the kids today, and you know, then Heather bamboozled me into a ride, and I completely forgot we were going to stop over and pick up more honey over at the Amish place. And Sundays, though, you don't do nothing. Amish don't sell nothing. They don't do nothing on Sunday. Everything is totally different with that. So I completely forgot about that. So we did not get any honey. But we had a nice ride. We stopped at another stand that we like to stop at and visited there. But so that's kind of what we were working on today. Nothing major. Like I said, I just got them their home. And Eddie thought we were switching over because I turned the generator on, and that's why he ran out. So I was like, no, we're still running on the solar. Had a real good day solar-wise, 5.4 kilowatt hours today. So it was really, really good in that aspect. And the sun is still out, but hold on a sec, so hop off here, sweetie. I know. So anyway, I want to show you too here. Yeah, so the sun is right there. It's going down, but it's been a really nice day. So had a good day solar-wise. I've been running on solar all day long, and just take you over, show you the garden again real quick. I pulled out some zucchini already. They were freaking huge. So as you can see, all the tomatoes are starting to come in now, and there's a nice big one down there. But yeah, so I was digging through, and you can see some more zucchini coming right there. That one's almost ready to be picked right there. But yeah, so it's coming along good. And that's why I missed one. There was one that was really big because I just didn't see it because everything was there. But we've got a lot of cucumbers growing over here. Like I said, I've picked a bunch of them already, so there's more cucumbers under there. But anyway, guys, so that's what's going on. You can see right there's more tomatoes right in there. And I gave my neighbor one of the onions yesterday, and he sat there and ate it just right there on the spot. So, oh, look at it, I'll show you there. If you can get the tomatoes on the lower part of that plant right there. So anyway, so like I said, nice day, enjoyable day, and that's what's happening today. But I wanted to show you how we do that with the water. And we might go back over there and look one more time and see if it's filling on its own yet. Because it takes some time for that water to come back up. But when it comes back up, it'll fill completely on its own. So I basically run the generator for just a couple of minutes, get the pump going, get the water coming up through there, and then for whatever reason, then it'll do it. It's on its own again. So I don't know why it does that. But we'll just take a look and see if that's happening yet. Alright, let's see. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Alright, so anyway guys, so that's it for right now. I hope everybody's had a good weekend. I didn't answer any questions last couple days, yesterday or today so far. Just wasn't feeling it, so I will get on answering questions tonight when this video goes up. And I'll catch all up, I promise. I try to stay on top of it, but there's days that happen. I just, I get lazy days and I don't feel like answering questions, so I'll skip a day. But I always come back and I always answer all the questions. Anyway, so that's it. I hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, I hope you all had a nice weekend. And remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every day. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And like I said, anything you're trying to do in life, just remember STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, guys, you can accomplish it, okay? I had somebody, one of the comments one time was like, well, you don't understand the circumstances of this or that or the other thing. I don't like excuses, guys. I really don't. Excuses is not the reason for your failure. The reason for your failure is because you're not motivated, and that's my opinion. I'm sorry. You know, if you choose to be successful, and it's a choice, you will be, okay? And the only one that is going to stop you from being successful is you. That's it. Nobody else can do it. They really can't. I don't care if you're from a poor neighborhood. I don't care if you were, from wherever. It doesn't make any difference. If you want to be successful, and if you are motivated and driven, you can do whatever you want to do. That is a fact. You know, it is still the land of opportunity here in the United States. We're blessed to be here, to be honest with you. Even with all the crap that we deal with, and the politics and the media manipulating everything and trying to, do what they do. I think too many people are smart enough to realize that they're full of crap most of the time. I would hope that people are anyway. But anyway, guys, listen. So that's it. Like I said, I believe that anybody can do it. I really, truly do. And if you choose not to be successful, that is on you. Period. That's it. Okay? My opinion, my channel. That's so I have my right to my opinion. Okay? But I believe that, hopefully I motivate you. Prove me wrong. If prove to me that you can do it. That's why I'd love to have. I'd love to have somebody come up to me and say, hey, you know what? Because of what you said, I got up and I did this or I did that. And that's what I'd love to hear. Because if okay, I'm going to tell you a real quick story before I jump off of here. Okay, real quick story. I was in my early 20s, and my stepbrother, I took him under my wing, and I was a horrible influence to him. He was 14. Well, he was when my mom and him and my mom and his dad got together. He was 12, I was 16, and I was a really bad influence on him. I'll be honest with you, a real bad influence. And so, anyway, his mother, I saw her in the store one time, and she said to me, she hated me. This woman hated me. She said, "You're a loser. You've always been a loser. You'll never be anything else but a loser." And I laughed in her face, okay? And I walked away. And what she said really pissed me off, okay? Because at that particular point in my life, I was in my early 20s then, she was right. And God, I hate when people are right when they say stuff like that. It irked the crap out of me. And I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to do something about that. And I made some changes and I did some stuff. And I went and saw her a couple of years later. And I walked up to her, and her name was Nancy. And I said, "Hey, Nancy." And she's like, "What do you want?" Because she's not a very happy person. And I said, "I wanted to thank you for something." I said, "You said something to me a couple years ago." And I said, "It really bothered me. And I did something about it. And I wanted to thank you for that." And she looked at me, because "You hate me that much?" I said, "You don't understand, Nancy." I said, "I don't hate you at all." I said, "I hated the fact that you were right. And I did something about it." So I was sharing that story. I just wanted to show you guys, you can turn yourself around. You can do something to better yourself. It is completely and utterly up to you. I don't care what walk of life you come from. I don't care how poor you were. Nobody gave me squat growing up, trust me. I mean, I earned everything that I had. So, anybody can do it. You just have to want it bad enough. And I wanted it bad enough. That's the way it is. So anyway, I'm going to jump off here. I've been blabbing for a while, so I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now. And there's Miss Socks coming there.